Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I've been battling with connecting to the stream. I came in 20 minutes before, but I couldn't connect with my internet. My laptop was asking for password and I did not remember the password, so I have to just keep guessing till I get it right. When you make your device to memorize all your password, then all of a sudden it's asking you again to put it in. So it's quite strange to me. All right, welcome to my stream. First thing first is for me to check if the sound is okay. If the sound is good, kindly let me know. I hope people didn't come in there and then when they see that Raba has just started, they left. Okay. We are going to look at Forex pairs, gold, and indices. But before then, let's take a look at the economic calendar. So far, yesterday, we had all this news release, okay? And you can see the Empire State Manufacturing Index was minus 43, which indicates that weakness in US dollar. But you see what happened to the dollar yesterday. Dollar was strong. Okay, so we're going to look at some of the setup I showed you yesterday to see if we can still continue with that setup or not. UD says sound is good. Raba. Theophilus Adebayo says good morning. Theophilus says sound is good. Okay, so that is good. Sorry, we are starting late today. It was due to technical issues. So when it comes to live, if anything come up within that scheduled time, you don't have any choice but to run late. I'm still trying to connect my TradingView desktop to the live stream, but I'm finding it difficult to do that. It's not picking up the chat. Okay, finally it's picking up. Can you see my chat? Good morning, Raba. Good morning, Yudi. So let's look at gold. Though yesterday I told you gold on the daily, I said that when price comes to this level, this zone here, this entire zone, this is a buy zone. Okay, yesterday dollar pushed very hard to the downside. Now the daily, the push, if you look at this opening price, it is not a fresh level. Okay, that is the second touch, and sometimes this second touch you can use it, but someone like me, I don't usually focus much weight on the second touch. But you can see what it did, it pushed price down. Now the question is, still zone still valid even with this heavy push? My answer is that it's still valid. All right, the only time you make it not to be valid is at the end of today. Okay, I had a session with the VIP and I've explained everything concerning this to them, and currently I'm in the trade. Okay, I'm in the trade. If it takes me out, fine, then I will have to re-examine the position, but for now the position is still very bullish. My last course of action will be to buy at this point. If this level fails, this is the level I bought. If this level fails, the reason is this quasi-bodo level. Okay, let me take off this. Is this quasi-bodo? Okay, if it fails, this is my last resort. This will be like the central bank last resort. And if this fails, then I know that the market wants to go bearish, and I will reposition my directional bias forward for bearish trade. Simple as that. Now, do not panic and make decision. Okay, do not panic and call your strategy failure. Okay, because panicking, when you panic, the decision you make when you panic is a bad one. The strategy so far for me, the direction so far says that gold is bullish, especially when it comes to this region. All right, now this bullish push also is in line with more of a swing structure. Okay, if it push up from here, it's going to fly for the remaining days. But the problem is the way price move very fast in here. All right, the communication might be telling us otherwise, but until I see the full difference, okay, that the market wants to reverse, I will continue looking for buy setup. So this setup is still intact. And then coming to USD card, you can see that on Friday, last week Friday, okay, when Friday, so this is Friday, yeah, we took a buy here, and you can see so far we are here. I took off my profit here. Okay, the reason is because this level might be responsible to create a new direction bias to the downside. So today, just as I said to the VIP, is simply a decision day. If you want to know what the decision day is, I'm a bit tired. If you want to know what the decision day is, you can come in, join the membership, and I will explain more. All right, because there are some key levels that you look at it, and is kind of what you use it to make decision if you are to continue in that directional bias, or market will change from there. Okay, so looking at the chart here, we see Fidelity says, please Euro USD. Everybody requesting for pair. Okay, so for USD card, if you are in the buy position, just simply take off your profit here. All right, so that is the trade management aspect of this live stream. Looking at Euro USD, yesterday price did not give us any room for a re-entry to the downside. Okay, let me see. Price didn't give us any room for re-entry. Okay, as for me, because I wasn't even on the chart. So looking at the Euro USD, we are bearish here. We are bearish on Euro USD, and within the VIP we mentioned this area, and price has already tapped in there, but I wasn't having a strong feeling for this anyway. So for me, I'm still going to wait to see what the daily candle does. Okay, the daily closure will give me more insight on the future direction of this pair. Okay, the daily candle will give me more insight on the future direction of this pair. Okay, so the only thing you can do is maybe you find a way to scalp within these 4-hour levels, because those in the VIP, I told them this is the area you can sell from. But me personally, I did not take that because there are reasons for that anyway, and I already shared the reason with them. So Euro USD is bearish. If we create more, if at the end of this candle we can now continue going bearish again at the opening price. Okay, Let's take a look at NAS 100. NAS 100. So on NAS 100, these are times where the market can be a little bit annoying. Okay, market conditions varies from time to time. Okay, market conditions varies from time to time. So all you need to do is, when market is like in this case, you can see it's more like of a ranging. It goes down, it pushes back up, probably trying to go down, and so on. Okay, when it's ranging like this, you either do two things. It's either you sit aside or you become an intraday trader. Okay, or you scalp. So it all depends on the effectiveness of your strategy. Okay, so from what I can see so far, we are currently rejecting from this level. Okay, which I made mention of yesterday. We are currently rejecting of this level, but that has not changed the overall picture of the market yet. Okay, so you can mark that weekly level, mark out that weekly level, and because that weekly level is the same level with the daily here, okay, you can see only yesterday we closed above that, but that is not still a strong signal yet. Then I don't know if we did not tap into this level, so there's no form of rejection yet. So the only thing I will wait is if this candle closes. Yesterday I was talking about that if the candle closes bearish, then we have an area to sell, but with close bullish, so there's no area to sell. We only sell once this candle closes the way it is, and you can highlight something like this, so that when price come back in, you can then look for a way to enter for a short. Okay, but so far from what I can see here, we are still bullish on the daily. We are still bullish on the daily because we have not gotten any major rejection here. Let me see, this is where we are rejecting from. We have not gotten any major rejection, any major change from here. So looking at 4 hour, let's look. This market here will be more of a ranging market. And I talked about this level not being strong. You can see it has been tested multiple times. So for me to look for buy, price will need to come down to this region here for me to look for buy. So in the meantime, we might be focusing more on the sell, especially the closure of this candle will give me more information. If I have the time during the New York session, I should be able to come live, and then we see what we can do with these pairs here. Okay, so far nothing for me to trade from. So this is simply the third day of the week. We don't really have much based on my strategy, all right, and based on the live stream. There's some trades I took personally, but it wasn't on the live stream, so I won't talk about those trades unless the trade I took with the VIP. Aside from that, I won't talk about any trade if I didn't call it live during the live stream. Okay, looking at US 30, you can see this. Yeah, this was a setup from yesterday. Okay, I don't know if you took this. I did a form of what? Price push up and then trade low. By then this candle was not formed yet. Okay, I started the stream around let me go back to the 1 hour. Yeah, I started this around 10. You can see the time here. This is 11. So this is where I drew this arrow. Okay, you can see that the strategy, the idea played out. All right, I don't know if you took this trade. Let me know in the chat if you took this trade. You can see we started the stream by 10, 11 I was out. So by 12:1 price trade in. This was the entry, and then from there you can see the push to the downside. So If during the live stream I couldn't pick out any trade, but I created a markings just like gold, just like gold is now behaving somehow. Gold also, I created a marking price coming there in the current price now and then push higher. Take it seriously and use it as a way to study. Go back and study it. Why am I highlighting that level? Okay, you can see price came in, rejected, and then we are heading down. So this market is still bearish. This market is still bearish. So where can we join in this? Same thing. If price can come back into this region here, you can look for trades. Now be careful. We are getting close to this level here. Okay, this level is a good level to start looking for buy. So you can keep selling into this level at 37164.1. all right, 0.1, this level. So when you are selling, all your sales should end here, majority. All right, then from there you can now start analyzing for a bullish push. Okay, you can now analyze for a bullish push. So that's what you have on US30. US30 is clearer to read currently, than the US NAS 100. Okay, but there's no big deal in that. It doesn't matter, there's no big deal. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I know some of you like trading Bitcoin, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. In the chat here we see, good morning Raba, Johnson from Oyo, the sound is good, please can we look at gold? We've done that. You have to go and check the recording. Good morning everyone, says Kenny. Kenny said, please sir, is there anything like valid FEG? If yes, how do I know the valid one? You are just wasting your time with that. There's nothing valid. When the word valid cannot be disputed. When I say something is valid, it is valid. You can't dispute it. So looking at an FEG, and I said this is a valid FEG. Okay. But in trading, nothing is valid. Okay. There's nothing valid in trading. If I say this is an FEG that is valid, that means it must always work. That's the word valid. But it's not. Nothing is valid. And again, I don't trade any smart money concept during this live presentation. I'm only showing you what I believe work best for me. Okay, so I will not be talking about other blocks. I will not be talking about breaker blocks. I will not be talking about chalk. I will not be talking about FEG. That is not what I trade any longer. All right, so my own thing is that once in a while I can give you a prep talk concerning the language you use. In the course of you seeking perfection, that's where you think a level is valid. Even with the opening price, I cannot say this is a valid level. I cannot, because trading is all about probability. Okay, what you can do is you can assign probability to that level. If it meets some criteria, okay, you can now say, okay, this is a high probability FEG that can be respected, and you can decide to take trade of it. But you use the word valid and invalid is simply a bad approach when you are learning that way. There's nothing valid. Just like I say, okay, this is a valid trend line. This is a valid. In fact, all FEG, and again, you want to look at it, valid in the sense that if it meets the definition. So as long as an FEG is created, then you can say, okay, this is a valid FEG because it has met the definition of an FEG. The first and the third candle do not meet. So in that level, is valid. So all FEG are valid. But if it is in terms of you taking trade, that is fallacy. Okay, because you cannot guarantee that this level holds. So the only thing you can do is assign probability to that level. Okay, so, and again, please do not ask me questions on FEG or that block. I will not answer that because that's not what I trade. Okay, your question should be around the opening price. Okay, your question should be around the opening price, and if I feel like saying something about it, fine, I will. So Amos says, secondly, in some of your videos, I have watched you mention standard deviation and inside bar candle. Please, I've made videos about them. Now, let me clarify something. The other time I saw in my comment, someone said too many strategy and was angry. So people take things personally. So now, in my course of the channel, the aim for my channel is simply show you things that I believe is good. Okay? When I started first, I was showing you things on SMC, the way I understand it, and the way I look at it. Like for me, remember, if you go to my channel very well, I used to say that FEG is not even my favorite thing. My best point of interest within the smart money was the IPA candle, the candle that fills up the imbalance. And if you look at the IPA candle, it has the opening price there. Okay, because I realized then that when price comes to this IPA, most times it gets respected, and where price will have to trade to the IPA within the fair value gap, there's no opening price. So I didn't like it at all. I don't like trading this. This, to me, if I want to use the word useless, the ICT people will start attacking my channel. Okay, if I want to call this useless, they will start attacking. So now there's no opening price here, so I will never take a trade here, because most times if a trade gets respected here, go to the lower time frame, you're going to see that it's respected from the opening price 100%. Go to the lower time frame, you see. Let's take a look at weekly now. Let's look at a fair value gap. By the time you wait for all this fair value gap, we will say draw liquidity. Let's see. No fair value gap. No fair value gap. Okay, this, I can see this. Okay, my goal here is simple. I just want to see this reaction here. So let's go to the daily and see that reaction. What do you see here? This is opening price. This is opening price. So this is the opening price. Price trading to those opening price and then rejected. Okay, if you look at it here, we have the opening price there. Price trade in and rejected. So those are the things that price respected. If you go to your left, if it is this one you are looking at, you come here, within that fair value gap, there's an opening price where price respected and then push lower. So, but if I'm looking at that particular time frame, the opening price to me is a useless point of interest. Okay, so what I do is I just simply refer to the IPA back then. So standard deviation, I don't think I mentioned anything about standard deviation aside from when I shared a video of the DRIDR, which I find it interesting that you can use for back testing and doing the rest, or to improve your trade. I don't trade that. I can decide to share something with you, just like me recommending a broker to you. I may not even use the broker, but if I feel that the broker is good, I can recommend. Okay, it's not only about mine. When I come across that DR strategy, I love it. I like, this is good. This guy is providing content here, and I made reference to that. If you check that video, there's a link to his channel. I think his name is the Master or something. There's a link to his channel there. I referred everyone there. If you want to learn it, go and learn it there. Okay, but I see it as an interesting stuff. So probably within that lecture, maybe I talked about standard deviation or something, but I hardly talk about standard deviation. I like simplicity. Okay, anything that is complex, you won't see Raba there. All right, because the mantra for my channel is trading made easy, or trading made simple. So the moment something is complex, I will not share it with you. Okay, so when it comes about standard deviation, FEG, I only, maybe if I say something about standard deviation, it's just in a reference of something. Okay, so that is that. I believe I've answered your question there. Johnson says, yes, Rabbi, I think I would like you to show us the meaning of those languages of smart money. I don't want to talk about smart money concept on my live stream, but however, if you would still need it, I may do a video, separate video, and talk about all the jargons in SMC, okay, on chat, because you will just see people talking or telling us about it and we will look like novice. You don't need to. Now there's something I'm seeing from your question, Johnson. As I said, you don't need to prove a point. Most profitable traders don't even trade SMC, so they don't know what it is. What is order block? They don't know what is fair value gap. They don't know they don't know all those things. As long as you have a winning strategy and you trade, even though it is indicator. I know someone that trades indicator is profitable. I know someone that just connect an EA and EA trades and they are profitable. So those people they don't need to understand the jargons of SMC. Who's told you that you must know what another block is in the Forex community? Okay, you don't need to know. If you don't trade that style, why will you know it? But if you are trading SMC, then definitely with time you get used to it. I guess you are a beginner, that's why. All right. When people use big words, for you, what you should be interested in is having a winning strategy. If that your winning strategy is chart pattern, please use it 100%. If it is using support and resistance, the ones you have been taught on baby pips, and you are finding consistency with it, please go ahead, use it. Whatever you feel you understand and whatever you feel is good for you and your personality, go ahead and use it. You don't need to know what is an order block. You don't need to know what is chalk. You don't need to know what is buy side liquidity. All those things are just complex. I feel those terms came in order to make a good sales when it comes to Forex or mentorship. I don't see why you use so much. Smart money is more like covering everything when it comes to trading. I see they have a way of renaming things. Sorry to say about it, because those things, with my findings, I realized they are not even new. There are people that have talked about them in the early 90s. Okay, so you changing names of things, to me, fine, you can give something a name, but when it is everything, it becomes a big problem, and it becomes when something is too complex, then it's difficult. You will struggle. That's why you see a lot of SMC traders, they are still not profitable. They are still not profitable. Many, they are still not profitable. Okay, because you are chasing so many things. You are used to trade this pattern. Within the SMC, there are so many strategies. So which one are you sticking to? If you are taking FEG, are you trading only FEG? If you are taking other block, are you trading only other block? But most times you will be mixing it, and it might lead to confusion for a beginner. All right. So what I want you to do is, if you want to learn SMC, go ahead and learn it. Okay, don't confuse yourself with other techniques, and then with time you are going to know the language. But if you feel that what I'm showing to you so far, because what I showed to you, I'm pointing out trades week in, week out, and you can see those levels being respected, then, and you feel like learning what the strategy I'm using, then you are welcome to my word. Okay, so asking me questions about indicators, about SMC, asking me questions about a particular brand new shining object you've learned somewhere or you seen somewhere, I will not answer you. All right, because I focus only on what I trade. Okay, I focus only on what I trade. Bolaji says, although I think I like this opening price strategy more. I don't know what you like, Bolaji. You, with time, before you make conclusion, just on your own do some back testing. You might, as a beginner, you might come across 3 different strategies from maybe 3 different people, and you are not sure which one you should take. That's why the weekend is there, for you to back test. Back test SMC from a particular time to a particular time. Record the wins, record the losers, then see the percentage. Then when you're done with that, backtest the other one if this indicator base from that same period to the current time. Check the wins, check the losses, check the break even and the rest, the win percentage, and then you can backtest the opening price as well within that same time frame. Record down the wins, record down the losses, and then check the win percentage. Then overall you make your comparison. Then ask yourself a question: when you were backtesting, which one resonates best for you? Okay, which one resonates best for you? Which one were you feeling so confident in taking trades? That should be the one you should take. I will not tell you which one. You will find out. Okay, you are going to find out. Okay, I'm more comfortable with this because maybe I'm a student. I don't really have time. I'll scalp. No, you have a reason to now choose and then focus on that. Good luck to that. Okay, so I will not tell you, force my strategy down anyone's throat. I'm only coming out here to show you what I think about a trade, and you can profit from it. Good. Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, so don't take anything here as a financial advice. The reason is this is to protect myself, because some people are so funny. When you tell them buy at this level, they go and open full margin without assessing their risk, or they go and use all their life savings to trade. Trading is risky, so you only trade what you can afford to lose. Okay, so do not go and be tempted. Oh, Raba has been correct all this while. So when he gives the next one, I will go full margin. Please don't do that. Even I don't go full margin anymore. I simply trade with my plan, no matter how good and precious the area is. Because the reason is this: tomorrow is another day. So if I don't take full margin today, tomorrow there's always trade. I will still be taking those small pile out of the market. Bolaji still says, I think I would like to refer your name as Simple Raba Fx. Simplicity is the best. Anything in life, okay? When it comes to life, anything that looks simple, please, is the best. The moment you see something that's complex, this and that, complex, there's something hidden within it. But simplicity is clear to the naked eye. It's clear. All right? So from there, you can easily make your decision. But when something is complex, within that complexity, they've introduced a lie. There's a lie in complexity. There's deceit in complexity. Okay? So you have to be careful. Not only in trading, in real world, in your everyday activity. When you see something, an opportunity that looks, they start using big jargons with you. Because you are confused, you don't even know what those jargons are. You would like, oh, this investment might be good. You put in your money and it went south. But when an investor explains something, or someone explains something to you in clean terms, this is what you get when you put in this. This is what you get when you put in this. When you do this, this is what you get. Simplicity, those kind of things works. Just like you building a house. Simplicity. The moment you make it complex, that house may not stand. So please, go for simple things, okay? Joshua, no. Yeah, Darklem is just changing names. Yes, I don't know if what you are referring to, but everything is about changing. There's nothing new. I'm sure with this my opening price, if you look at it, one way or the other, some people are already trading it in a different way. But I have not come across them, but I know somehow there are some people that will just be focusing on that. Maybe they don't have YouTube channel to give it a name. No, the reason why you give name is so that it's easy to teach. All right, like other blog, you give it a name. So when you teach it, it's easy, people can remember. That's just the beauty of it. But if they say this candle, when you look at this candle that is like this, candle that, people get confused. So there's nothing new in trading. There's nothing new. Even what I'm trading here is not new. There's open, high, low, and close in a candle. There are some people that whenever it comes to that level, they just take the trade. But they frame out the strategy different from what I may be showing. Are you with me? So I'm not inventing anything new. Okay? I'm not inventing anything new. There's nothing new with this. Every candle has an opening price. Every candle has a closing price. High and low. So some people base their trading based on that information. Okay? So nothing is new. So you are not obliged to start memorizing different terms and the rest. All right. So here now we see Idowu says, what does Raba trade? Same as pure price action. Anything you call it is price action. Everything is price. Every decision we make is on price. So the moment you make decision based on price alone, that is price action trading, as you said, Idowu. Also, Oguntoye says opening price resonates well to me. It does. If you, it makes things easier for you and you can do other things with your life. Johnson says I have tried it and I see the market direction more with opening price. That is good. That is good. Irene says according to yesterday's setup, Mr. Raba, do you still think gold is bullish? And here's why. What do you think you... Now, what I need to tell you is this. Always refrain from panic. What if... Who cares if gold is not bullish? Let it tell me it's not bullish before I change my direction. Okay? If after today, I take my loss, and the way it closes, it tells me, look here, I'm going south. Then I'll switch to bearish. So that's been the only loss I will have gotten for a long time now. Okay, so always, that's what I keep saying yesterday, stick to your strategy until it tells you no more. So far so good. Gold is telling me to buy at that level. Simple as that. The moment those level fails me, then maybe there's a change in directional bias. Then I'll buy next week or tomorrow. I'll start hunting for sales, for sell trade. Okay? Simple as that. That is how simple the strategy is. When your strategy tells you buy, keep buying until it buys no more. Then it will switch. It will definitely switch that, okay, you can start selling. Then from there you start selling again. So I'm not afraid to take a loss. Even during the live stream, I'm not afraid. I don't owe anybody anything. If I take a loss, how does that affect me? It doesn't affect my ego. It doesn't affect anything. We are all learning. Okay? And that is the reason I have to show you that, so that you see that the authenticity of trading. People take losses. Okay? When I give that level and it doesn't work, fine. We take it, we analyze, oh, this is a mistake. We move on. The moment you can analyze and then take your corrections, work on it, then it's good. Now, the moment you look at it, you didn't make any mistake, just the market decided to just change direction, fine. Now, within the VIP, I told them how to trade that level. Okay, because I know that level is more like a 50-50. I told them how to trade that level. In that case, you reduce your risk. Still follow your buy, but reduce your risk. When you now confirm that it's going to move further, you then increase again and move. Everything about trading is simply you applying sense, applying probability, applying risk management. Okay, these are the things that I will show you during the mentorship. Not only buy and sell. There are some words I will just explain. This level now, you see this level, I'm not comfortable with it. Within the VIP, I'm open to them. Okay, I'm very open. I'm not sure of this area. We discuss. We discuss. Okay. And that is the beauty of trading. I'm not claiming almighty. I don't know everything. I'm open to mistakes. And when it happens, I own it. It's my decision. I don't blame anybody. I don't blame the market. I just say, okay, this is a loss. And then I re-examine. If it's still bearish, if it's now bearish, I will go for bearish trade. But for now, is still looking bullish to me. Okay, so the close of day will determine everything. Okay, the close of day will determine everything. So everything still look bullish for me. I'm not shaking. When it start pushing up, I will send my screenshot to the Telegram. So just join the Telegram channel, okay? So when I share the screenshot, you will see that actually Raba takes the trades that he calls on live stream. All right. And also, when you are taking the trade, please take it as if you are learning. Use a very small lot size. This is not an avenue to transform you to a millionaire. This is an avenue for learning. So once you learn, you can now transform yourself. I will not transform you to a millionaire. I will only give you a knowledge. I will only give you the tools, the expertise, okay, that you need, or the push you need to become a great person in life. All right. So when you are taking this trade with me here, remember, you are not trusting me 100%. Yes, it's normal. So if you don't trust someone 100%, what do? You lower your risk, just in case that person is a jackass. All right, so you won't cry. And if it goes in the favor or in the direction the person was looking at, you are learning. You are not losing money. Oh, I could have made 10 times of that. No. When you move in that direction, that is learning. You are learning. Oh, okay. Next time I will trust that level. Next time I will do this. You just make decision around it. So that is it. Iris says, according to yesterday's setup, okay, yeah, we are still bullish on gold, 100% bullish, regardless of what is happening within that price now. EM says, please kindly analyze EU. I have done that. So maybe watch it at the end of the stream. Iris says, Euro USD, please. Irene says, I love you. I love you too. I love you too, because everyone in here, I love you guys, because you, how would I put it? You are like my friend. And you have that belief in me that I can actually help you. If not, you won't be spending time here. Okay? So let's go back and check the Euro USD. Again, for those that just came in. And again, also, if you are not sure of something, like me, the yesterday stream, I didn't check it again. I didn't check it again. I will only say things based on the trade I took. So now, you can see, let's simply analyze this. This trade on the daily is bearish. But here, this place here, you can see is fresh. And yesterday, price rejected off it. And this can be the beginning of a new bullish push. All right. So we have a bearish trade that might have ended here. So in this case, the chart is still bearish. The chart is still bearish until the best place to start selling. As I said during the mentorship, I didn't favor here. So the best place I can look for trade to the downside will be here, in here. When price, these are not fresh levels. So when price gets in here, I can look for trades to the downside. So for now, the bullish move has not been confirmed. So don't look for bullish trade yet. It has not been confirmed. Unless you are trying to, let me see the weekly. Even within the weekly, it has not been confirmed. So today is a very sweet day. I think that today, at the end of today, a lot of pair will really pick their direction. Okay, but this is an obstacle for the bearish push. I can see price is rejecting of that. So the close of the day will let us know if we'll be looking for more bullish trade or not. But my best place for a sell is here. This is what I'm looking to add for a sell. So the Japanese yen pair, those pair are very special. They have not been respecting my levels. They have not been respecting my levels. That's why I said just wait for it to reject. It has not respected any of my levels. So that's why I've not done any analysis on this. You can see I put the market to the downside. It didn't play out because this pair has not really given us what we want. Okay, NZD JPY, we have a rejection here. We didn't confirm anything. Those in the VIP know what I'm saying, looking for there. Euro JPY. So Japanese yen pair, we just have to wait more. We have to wait more. Okay, I think the absence of questions, we'll simply call it a day. We observe that gold. Let's look at gold. We are going to observe gold trade. GU, please. Okay, this says GU. Okay, I'll take a look at GU. Let's look at GU. I will not say no to you this request. So let's do a clean analysis here. Let's do a clean analysis so that I don't get confused of those stuff. Now looking at the monthly, we first of all look at the monthly. The monthly on GU is bullish, 100%. Okay. We close above this one. We close above this level. Okay. We have not tapped into this. We have not tapped into this. We will now say, oh, we are trying to change bearish. Okay. So the monthly is bullish, and price currently is at the monthly level. So this simply means probably want to push higher. All right, but you cannot be buying on the monthly time frame unless you have billions of dollars in your account to withstand the drawdown. Now the problem I have with this level, okay, not really sure, this level, yeah, okay, this is the first time we tap in here. Okay, now if we check my previous analysis, I think I spoke about this level. Check my previous live stream, I would have talked about this level for a buy, but it was not on my radar. Monthly. Okay, so the weekly, currently we are rejecting all this. Now, are we coming from any weekly level? The answer is yes. We are coming from this level. Weekly. That means beginning of a bearish story probably will have ended here. Okay, move from here, ended here. So let's go to your daily. So the weekly is just ranging. The weekly is ranging and does not yet confirm bullish. UD, you know what I mean, what you are looking for if this wants to confirm bullish. If today closes like this, you can start looking for buy. That is if you have a bullish closure. When price come back here, you can start looking for buy to the upside. So let me just put you can start looking for buy to the upside, because we have created a new support which can serve as what? Area to start pushing up. And when you push up, at the time it will now confirm the bullish weekly directional bias. So on that note, so if price can come back down to this level, this 4-hour level, we can look for trades and so on. So this is bullish, yeah, for intraday trade and potential swing anyway. So that is that. One minute. That is good. Okay, so we wait for a retracement to take a trade on this particular pair. So pounds USD is bullish. Pounds USD is bullish. UD is laughing. Bolaji says, please sir, take a look at gold again. No, I won't do that. Always go and consume the recordings. Okay, I have to go. Now let's look at gold and see. Bolaji will be happy now. I just want to see the direction now, where price is. Price has traded back up. Now the 4 hour has ended bullish. This is a good sign. At least we have to get out of this zone. This is a good sign at least. Okay, we are still bullish on this pair until the end of today. So nobody should ask me, is that zone still relevant? It's still relevant. I know what I'm still saying. Okay, so let me use this opportunity to talk about the mentorship. No, let's go to what is available now. If you can see my screen here, okay. So for now, the monthly subscription is no longer there. What you see there is from 3 months. Okay, apart from the make money, this in this particular course here is for a 6-month duration. All right, when you join this, you'll be part of the Raba Fx VIP group for 6 months. That means as you are learning, we'll be coming to the VIP trading live. All right, so you can learn in the process. Okay, it's not just giving you course, you teach you and then you are going. I realized, because when I started mentorship, I used to just train people, just teach them like this, go. And I realized when I sit back, a lot of them were struggling. That was when I was teaching on SMC. A lot of them were struggling because as a beginner, you need to also learn in the live market. Okay, it's just like you want to learn how to drive a car. You don't just read the book, oh, this is a gear, this is the ignition. You have to come in and drive in the real world, on the road, to become perfect. That's how trading should be. Okay, if you are coming into trade, aside from you looking at the theory, buy, sell, this and that, once in a while you come to the live market and see if you can implement, or watch your mentor implement what he's teaching you. If they are not doing that, then there's something fishy out there. So I decided to bring in live training. You watch me take trade, my thought process, the way I reason. If I'm to reduce risk, I will say it. If I'm to go in all, I will say it. You understand, okay, this is what Raba is talking about. So within that 6 months of you learning, you will be in the VIP. Okay, also watching us trade. People ask questions. There will be repetition of what I'm teaching here within this VIP. Repetition every day. We talk about it. So when you talk about something every day, it sticks in your subconscious. Now you will understand how to read the market direction. Very important. What I'm showing you on YouTube is just a slice of the iceberg, or a piece of the iceberg. Okay, there's more to it. And you learn more on trend lines to use it to confirmations and the rest, and other entry secrets. Yeah, you will know when a new trend is starting. Yes, you know that, okay, this is a bullish trend coming in, and you can hold the trade for 2 weeks. Okay, I've held trades for that long. You will know when a potential retracement is starting. Yes, you are going to know this. I won't use the word guarantee, but you know how the market moves. Those swing high, low, you know. Number 5, you learn my exact trade entry. I have different trade entries. Okay, even within the VIP, I've not showed all. I will still show them all. It takes time, because I believe you have to learn one particular thing well first before I introduce to another. Because if I introduce so many things, you'll just get confused. At the end of this mentorship, you will also be given 1 month pass. Now once this ends, 6 months ends, you will now be given a month free of VIP. Then from there you decide if you to continue going or not, and the fee is just $497. Now for this is just the VIP membership, 3 months. You only join for 3 months. Yeah, there's no monthly for now, because that monthly is not good for you. You cannot learn everything in 1 month, and I realize most people just gather money for 1 month, and when the money finish they just go without learning anything. I've seen that. I've seen 1 or 2 people, and I'm not really impressed. But there's no way you stay 3 months, you will not take something out. Okay, so within that 3 months, all the membership, we have weekly live workshop. Every Sunday we have a workshop where I teach, do a lot of things, and also analyze the market. We have midweek live session. Now this live session will be doing it every day in the VIP, and if possible we do it morning London and New York session from next week. Then the trade ideas, markings, and the rest, just like what I'm showing you on YouTube here. Live trading sessions, okay, London session, New York session, then in-depth teaching of my concept and strategy. So within this 3 months also, you can learn something good. Q&A, you ask questions, okay. We can do, most times we have not utilized this. Every class is always a Q&A, so there's no particular day anyway for this. If you don't understand anything, feel free to ask me. I won't say wait for a Q&A session, no. So it's just the Q&A session. You can ask questions anytime. Now this is semi-annually. This one is $270. Semi-annually is $450. That's for 6 months, okay. And then for the 12 months is $600. So these are the available mentorship you have on Raba Fx. So if you want to join anyone, kindly go use the link there and then join us. So what are these spaces? Look okay, go. Thank you. So we will see tomorrow. Hopefully I will connect on time, and then we come back to analyze what gold is doing. All right, and then see if I'm actually right or I'm wrong. And again, I'm not ashamed to be wrong. Instead, I learn more from it. Next time when things like this happens, I have it in my head, so I know how to approach the market next time. That's how you learn. So guys, thank you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this channel, and join the Telegram channel. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.